Young Kobe.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Anything Happen podcast, episode 56. I am your host, Captain of the Crew, Straw Hat Squirrel. With me today.
Yeah, it's Young Goof, baby. What's happening?
But are you really young, Goofy?
I don't know what I am.
So you want to talk about that situation real quick? How you still can't have an Instagram?
I think it's my phone. I think it's because my phone got the rejection or the ban. That's like
4 times.
A phone, like it's like your phone, like pretty much like it's
the
just
phone
like,
or the number?
It's just I don't know. I think it's just the phone because I had Manimal make me an Instagram, and as soon as I tried to sign into it, it said I put in the wrong password. He made me 2 accounts, and I thought he messed up the first one because he said he didn't remember the password. But I was like, dude, put the password as password capital with the money sign.
So you mean to tell me there's 2 accounts out there right now with Goofy? The name Goofy?
I think they got taken down.
Already?
Yeah, I think because I tried to sign into them, they got taken down. But no, one has a Goofy, and one's my full government name.
Leave it already, Manny.
Because I looked at Manimal, I was like, why would you put my whole name?
So there's a full government Instagram account. I'm going to check that real quick. If it's still up, that's wild.
I hella laughed, bro. I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, you could have just put numbers, or like in like a random letter and some numbers. Like, you had to put my whole name out there. I was laughing so hard.
Like he did his whole name?
Let me see. Let me see if it's in there.
So I just typed in the first and last, and there's a lot of motherfuckers with that first and last name.
I was dying. I was like, what is this?
Hey, at least he tried. He's a great trier for that one.
He did. It's still right.
It is? Let me see it. No way. Oh, my God. I mean, so it's still up, so there's still a possibility you can have it.
No, it won't let me sign into it.
So you just need to make a whole nother... You just need to get into the phone.
Let me see the other one.
So when do you plan to go to upgrade then, brother?
That's a good question.
We get a new iPhone like every year or every 2 years now, huh?
It's every year.
Every year?
I don't know how that one's still up because the other one he made, it's not up here no more.
What's the other one's called?
Oh, that was so close to a glass table.
It's Goofy Dude. That's a good name.
Yeah, I don't know.
I got a couple ideas for what your name could be from the friends. Everybody was like, oh, you should be YN Goofy.
That's crazy.
You can't be Young Goofy no more. Might as well be the YN Goofy.
That's crazy.
There's already a bunch of YNs out there. Or we're at the point of Big Bro. We're at Big Bro stage in our life. You could be Big Bro Goofy. You just got little brothers.
Am I YN?
I think.
Am I considered a YN?
No, I think you're.
I'm not a CrashOut.
Nah. If y'all know us really well, let us know if Goofy's a CrashOut down low.
I am not a CrashOut.
Comment that. Well, yeah, I forgot to even say, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you're here already and you haven't subscribed, I don't know what you're doing. But
help me get my Instagram back.
Yeah, let us know down below if Goofy's a CrashOut. And if he is, his next Instagram name be YN Goofy.
That's wild.
But how's your work week been, brother? What's been going on at work?
What's been going on at work? A lot of incidents. A lot of things been going on. A lot of people getting hurt. People getting stabbed.
Hello, what?
Yeah, little kid got stabbed in the foot.
Oh,
he got hit with the good old what is it, Steve Irwin? That's the gator guy.
Yeah, I think that's the crocodile guy, right?
Yeah. He got good old Steve Irwin in the foot.
By a stingray?
Yeah.
By a stingray?
To the foot. Up. Oh, wait. Are we past the time? My bad. I don't know if we're past time.
Oh, you already cussed in the first 2 minutes.
It's all good. He got stung in the other foot, I think, like last year, he said.
What is this guy doing in the water?
He said he was just walking, like, in the foot of water. But if you know anything about stingrays, they hide underneath the sand. So people step on them a lot and get hit.
This is why I don't go to the ocean.
Yeah, and then, like, Because anything that has to do with the injury, they call security. And so when we got there, they're like, it was a bloody mess. It was just because he was in water. It was a big old bloody mess.
Because the water,
yeah. It was literally like, well, my bad. Small little hole. They put a Band-Aid over it to stop the bleeding. But he was in pain. It's like,
it's gonna.
He had
got salt water in there now,
he
too.
said he had like numbness, felt like throwing up.
Don't they have like a little some kind of poison in them?
I think certain rays do. Yeah, certain ones do, but I don't know what. I guess it's certain. We called AMR and everything. They have to come out and come check.
Did they suck the poison out of his foot?
No.
Again?
No.
That's crazy though. 2 times in a year.
Yeah, I laughed. I wouldn't like. I wasn't the one taking the report, so.
Bruh, I would hate having to give you an incident report about some dumb stuff.
My coworker was taking the report, and then they said that, and I looked at him, I was like, "The fucking 2 times." I was like, "What the?" I would have given him that look. He's like, "Oh yeah, 2nd time in a year." What are you doing in the water? I started dying, bro. I was like, "Damn, I gotta walk away so I can laugh."
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice.
At least it wasn't the same foot.
Fool me twice. That's shame on me. That's. You think you learned at the first one? I haven't even got stung by a stingray or nothing but the ocean. I just got took into the ocean by the waves. It's
hella funny too, because everyone that works there, like in that area, and then security too, like, I've never seen any stingrays anywhere in this area.
Oh my god, people are stupid, bro. This is why you don't go to the ocean, people. I honestly don't. I don't feel comfortable around the people who feel comfortable in the ocean at all. Like, if you got, everybody says, "Oh, I feel at home in the ocean." I don't trust you. Get away from me. Stay 10 feet to my left or my right. Do not even be behind me. I need to have visuals of you at all times. Stay away from me.
And so, like, for when you take, like, any type of injury report, whether it be a guest or an employee, you got to take a picture of their ID. No. You can't take pictures of any of the injuries. That's, like, the number one no-no.
Why?
Because you can't take pictures of their injuries.
Proof of injury.
Their just statements are enough, because then it goes to HR at that point and the legal team.
Well, what if I got stung by another stingray at a different beach and came here and blamed it on this beach?
Well, that's what the HR is for. The legal team hangs on with that. But for us, we just gotta like get like what they said and what they said, how they said it, and like the facts, And so we gotta take their ID, the picture of their employee ID card, and get their phone number so we can contact them if we need any more information.
Did anybody question the stingray? Did it disappear?
The perpetrator got away.
It got away. So everybody be on the lookout at whatever beach he works at for stingrays on the sand floor next to the ocean water. Watch your feet.
Yeah, and it was hella...
Wear some spikes.
It's hella funny, too, because like we have to do that for every report. And there's this report I had to go to towards the end of my shift a couple days ago. And me and my coworker, we went out to it. Bro, this guy was no help. So usually when both of you...
Was it the Glizzler?
No.
Oh, he ever worked with... What's up with stories about the Glizzler? I haven't heard of him for a while.
I barely work with him now. It's kind of weird the way my schedule works. I used to work with him a lot, like every other day. Now I like to work with him maybe once a week.
Just let them know the fans are missing the stories.
But I go to this injury report, and then I have the clipboard to take down the notes for the person that got hurt. And since there's 2 of us, my coworker decided, I'm going to go talk to the witnesses and everyone else to get their statements, get their information and whatnot.
Bruh.
So as I'm talking to the lady, I get all of her information, how she got hurt, this and that. Go back to the office. I'm literally starting the report, writing it. Hey, bro, can I see your notes? What do you have? He's like, bro, you're going to hate me. I'm glad I was listening to him to when he was talking to people, because I kind of heard of everything that was going on. Bro showed me his notes. He had 1 phone number, no name. Luckily, I remembered who he was talking to the first time, so I remember the person's phone name of the phone number. He got no information. He got no ID. He got no picture. I was like, I'm going to strangle this guy.
What was the point of you going out and asking people then, bro? What's the point of you being in security at that point?
I don't know.
You are not top flight.
He's my homie, but I looked at him like, what the fuck? I hate you right now.
Gotta give him a dead leg.
Yeah, I told him, I was like, you're no help.
I would have given him a dead leg.
I literally told him, what was your purpose? Why did you show?
What was your purpose? What did you do?
Nothing. He took down one number, no name.
And he only talked to one person?
No, we talked to 3.
What the fuck are you doing?
Bro, it's why I was angry. He made my job harder. I had to go back and go tell, hey, this was your number, right? All right, cool. And gotta go get people's. I had to do everything pretty much after that. So
you had to go back and retake witnesses' statements.
Yeah, so luckily it wasn't far. The way that it's set up.
I would say I would have him do all the paperwork at that point, but I don't trust him to do any of it anymore.
I already did the paperwork. I was pissed.
What is he has the same job as you?
Yes.
How long has he been doing this? I'm sorry to be calling you out like this, bro.
3 months before me. Or 2 months
I'm sorry to be calling you out like this, but bro, you're fumbling right now.
He's also the baby of the group. I think he just turned 20.
That don't matter if you're doing it. You've been doing it for longer than this guy. Come on.
But yeah, no, I was very angry. I was like, bro, come on.
You're making my co-host angry.
And it was towards the end of my shift too, so I had to do it. I had to fucking make sure everyone was like still there, so I can go back and take their statements and like get their information. And I was like, I caught someone barely they got into their car
towards the end of your shift.
The last hour.
You get out at night. Mm-hmm. This happened at night.
This happened. So I get out of work at 11. It happened around 10.
Wait, this is the same. You said it was a lady. So same lady twice in a year.
Mm-mm. A young boy got stabbed.
How young? Our young or young?
No. High school.
Oh, really? A real YN?
No. This guy was white.
Okay, a real young CrashOut. So,
I was going to say something wild.
So, what'd you say about freshman, senior?
Freshman.
Freshman?
Yeah.
Barely a freshman. So it's happened to him in middle school. Beforehand then, right?
Probably, yeah, something like that.
Young buck, if you somehow get a hold of this footage or hear this, let me tell you this right now, the ocean is probably not for you, brother. You're probably going to be like one of the guys like me that's going to learn to just hate the ocean.
He was doing swimming classes or something like that with his little sisters.
At night?
No. It was like a 4, 5 in the afternoon.
But you said you had how long are your reports?
No, that was a completely different day.
Oh.
The lady getting burned.
Burned?
Yeah, she got burned.
Bro, I'm talking about the stingray stabbing.
Oh, no, that's the young boy.
Yeah. You said it happened late at night.
No. That one happened at 4 or 5 in the afternoon.
What the fuck happened at night? You had to go back
That's the report that my friend was fucking up on. He took nothing. A lady got burned.
Can I ask how, or is that I can't.
Hot butter.
Hot butter?
Hot butter.
No wonder Butters ain't here.
Yeah.
Butter's burning bitches. That's crazy.
Yeah. A lot of stuff happened to
her. She was
work.
a chef?
I believe she was a pastry chef.
Oh. What the fuck? How do you maybe a dumb question. How bad was the butter burn?
It didn't seem bad. She declined medical help, so it didn't seem bad. It didn't look like there's blisters. It just happened to be on her tattoo that she got a couple weeks ago.
Oh, so it was just wrong place, wrong time.
I mean, it's healed.
For the butter.
It's healed, but I guess her skin was still sensitive from the tattoo.
Oh yeah.
So it just intensely burned. But she just chose not to go to the ER or get any medical help.
That was days ago or weeks ago?
3-4 days ago.
Has she returned to work since?
Oh yeah, she was there the next day.
How's the tattoo looking?
I
didn't even ask how she's doing. How's the tattoo doing?
It's fine.
Okay, she should be chilling then.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, just a lot of stuff happens at work, bro. A lot of people get hurt in weird, dumb ways.
Damn, your work sounds like ridiculousness.
Oh yes, very much so.
You should wear a body cam.
Oh no, I can't. There's stuff that gets said at work that it's inappropriate.
It's okay. It's the same thing at my work. I can't talk about it for same reasons. I can talk about, on one hand, I have a coworker, and I've already talked about it with my other coworker. This man has so you've seen the movie Inside Out or heard of the movie Inside Out, right?
Yes.
I'm really concerned about his emotion joy. I feel like it's locked away by his depression and anger and sadness emotions. Because this man always comes in and just seems so damn angry. Every time. And then when I ask him, no, I'm not. Answer me just like this. No, I'm not angry. Why would I be angry?
As he got laid.
That's what me and the other coworker was talking about. See, this man needs to go out and have some fun. Because I don't think he's had fun in a long time. He's a little bit older than us. And by God, I changed his whole contact photo in my phone to an Angry Bird.
I would have put it to a sad clown.
We want to talk about the sad clown? We can talk about sad clown. Ladies and gentlemen, the other day I was in the restroom.
What the fuck?
I was in the restroom. I was taking the dump of my I think I had Buffalo Wild Wings. I came out. I seen a sad clown. I had questions I couldn't get answers to that day. Turns out it really was a sad clown, and it was real. It was really real. But onto this guy. Like I asked him, like, bro, why do you always seem so angry and like mad? He's like, bro, because I'm always tired. So what do you really do all day when you could be sleeping? Nothing. He's making himself angry by not sleeping. Going to work angry. Carrying off the angry vibe.
Schmeat beating.
If you listen to the podcast right now, coworker, that's probably what can help you out with. Get your anger out the way.
Get your anger out. Get your stress out. Get you real tired, real sleepy.
Just go beat the meat bag. Okay. I don't think anything else really happened during the week for me. Nah, not really. I haven't seen any news pop up besides everything coming out in July.
Yeah, I've just been seeing like news updates will drop on this day for this anime. I haven't really like got any. And
then even then, we're probably going to wait like a week or two for it to come out in English.
Exactly. Well, it's just like information coming about the show. It's not really the episodes coming out. It's like, oh, on this date, it's information about Demon Slayer, or I think it was like Jujutsu and shit like that.
I've been seeing the trailer for all that stuff too. The trailer for Kaiju season 2 just came out. The trailer for the final season of My Hero came out. That one anime I've been telling you about, it's like a Demon Slayer mixed with like Tokyo Ghoul shit. I guess that trailer came out again, or dropped another trailer for that. It's been a lot of just trailer and drop dates this news week. Another manga just ended, but you haven't seen the anime, so no problem about that. Let me see. I think a few of our shows might be ending in a few weeks, so we might be... Oh,
yeah. I know Fire Force is definitely coming to an end pretty soon.
No, I feel like Fire Force is going to go for a 24-episode this season, because they always end up going for 24.
I don't know. It just feels like it's getting to that point where they're already getting to find out where the dole is at and stuff.
Well, it's the final season.
I know that.
Yeah, I doubt they'll have it stop last whole episodes. Because there's still going to be the final fight between everybody else, Company 8 and all the Dola people, all the pillars. I know Windbreaker might be ending pretty soon, too. I think it's only going for 12 episodes again. Honestly, kind of sad about that. And I think the next episode of Vigilantes might be our last episode for it, too.
Damn, I feel like there honestly wasn't enough information given in Vigilantes if it ends already.
Honestly,
the only thing it really gave us was like the last 2 episodes, really. Other than that, it's like it was just showing character development and them trying to really use their powers.
You want to go ahead and start our talk with Vigilantes then? So it's Vigilantes episode 11.
High Waters.
And oh my God, Goofy. Let me tell you right now. Let me tell you right now how much I gave a fuck about the first 15 minutes of this episode.
I liked it.
I gave 0 fuck about the first 15 minutes of this episode.
Pop Step,
the twins, backup dancers, the band. I thought it was kind of funny how Koishi's he's so oblivious to giving compliments about stuff. The first thing he said after the girl got a haircut, he's like, "Oh damn, they cut your hair really short, huh? How does it make you feel?" And she was sad about it. And then the little guitarist from what was the group called?
I don't remember any of the groups, to be honest.
Yeah, I just know the guitarist fell in love with her at first sight, and then everybody kept giving Koichi a death stare when he said some dumb shit.
You're just trying to give compliments, bro.
Oh no! Those aren't compliments, bro. You can never compliment a girl's hair after it gets cut really short.
I do.
No.
Hey, you look like Dora.
You're Koichi. You should be Koichi for the con. You should definitely dress up as Koichi. But the whole beginning was them pretty much setting up this whole concert going on, and honestly, it felt like the UA festival again. Was it the festival? Yeah, honestly, I ain't gonna lie. If this song doesn't go harder than the Hero 2 song, I'm gonna be kind of sad.
It's not. It's a fucking jingle.
Which one? Their song?
Yeah, the one they're studying is a jingle.
Is it?
Yeah, they said it.
It's a jingle.
Yeah, it's for a toy or commercial or something like that.
No.
Yeah, that's what they're talking about.
I hate it more now. I hate it even more now. Now I really give absolutely negative fucks.
The episode before, that's what they said it was. It was a commercial jingle for a toy or something like that.
Not really. I thought it was like because the store's opening back up, so like it's a
toy store.
I give negative fucks about this about the first 15 minutes now. I thought it was gonna be a song. This shit is ass. Why are they doing so much for a damn jingle, bro?
I think it's because of Celebrity, Captain Celebrity.
I hate it. I hate it all. Oh my god, let me find out it's for a Captain Celebrity toy coming out, bro.
That'd be pretty hard.
Huh?
That'd be pretty hard. You're an American hero getting toys in Japan?
All Might was getting toys in the US. Everybody knew who All Might was in the US. Actually, everybody knew who All Might was all over the world. Everybody. He probably had toys in Egypt. I can say that, right?
Why?
Yeah, he probably had toys in Egypt. I don't know what they outlaw over there. They probably just outlaw fun.
How does Egypt outlaw fun?
I don't know. You can't do nothing anywhere.
That makes no sense.
Maybe.
Probably thinking about the wrong country, pal.
Maybe. I was never good in history class, Goofy. You know this.
You're terrible at geography.
I'm glad you said the word because I didn't know it. I was going to say world history.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, Torrance. I was never good in your class, bro. You would scare the shit out of me. You'd just be like, no!
When he starts talking in fucking German.
He broke his computer one day.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Because I think he was during a test, bro. And he was just random as hell. He just on his desk and everything just like monitors and everything turned off. He's like, oh, well, my whole computer turned off. And after that, his glasses were crooked and, you know, he'd be fucking towards. I ain't gonna lie, he was probably one of the funniest teachers at North High, but really wild.
He was the strictest teacher at North High.
Really?
Yeah, you couldn't even lay your head down. You get kicked out of class.
Oh, you got kicked out for different reasons.
But in general, you couldn't pick your head down in class.
Want my dick out? If y'all know the story, you'll know the story. That'd be a Patreon once we get it.
But like, he wouldn't even let you put your head down.
Not at all. But let me tell you, I was still doing stuff in that class.
Me too.
But, all right, back to this Zero Fucks of Vigilantes. You go ahead and talk about the first 15 minutes then, because I hated it. I absolutely hated it.
It's pretty much the older classman lady is like the one directing the whole gimmick. She's letting everyone know their assignments and what they're gonna do, how they're gonna do it, and how we're gonna perform, and who's gonna be the lead and how they're gonna do it. As they're going through it, Pop Step meets these two twins that she's gonna be singing along with. Instantly start talking shit and hating on her.
Oh, yeah, they were like,
fuck these twins.
Yeah, no, they were like, yeah, well, how's she gonna pull up to the event? Like, how's she gonna pull up like that in those regular ass clothes?
She looked like a tomboy.
Okay, first off, bitch, this is a meeting, not a pop-out event. Second off, who the fuck goes to a meeting and their whole fit they're gonna wear to the event?
Yeah, no, that honestly, once they started talking shit, I hated them immediately. I was like, no, fuck them.
Big time.
And then they got the news. Pop Step was going to be the lead. They're going to be the backups.
I mean, makes sense though, too, right?
Well, she made it make sense. They said that Pop Step has actually done big venues and been around big crowds. They've not even come close to making even half the crowd of what she's done. So therefore, they're the backups. She's been around big crowds. She's the big person. She's the center of attention.
That, and they're both blue, and Pop Step is pink. So, like, you kind of figure you put two sames in the end and a different in the middle.
And then...
Like, they don't do Oreos too... Never mind.
Yeah, they do. They do vanilla Oreos.
But I'm talking about they don't put the white part on the outside and the black part in the middle.
I've done that.
But they don't come like that.
I've done it.
That's not a majority thing when it comes like that.
But I'll do it.
Continue, motherfucker.
Anyways, she gives the reasons why they're in their certain positions, and then she tells them, all right, these are your teachers, this is where you're going to learn from, this is how you're going to do it. Dance teacher said, all right, bet. I'm about to work these people to the bone.
She had a bamboo sword for her training lessons.
Yes.
Discipline.
Scary.
Very.
Japan. Anyways.
I was going to say some... I can't say it. Continue.
They're going through the training, they're going through the work, they're putting in the work. You see Pop Step every day singing the song. She's actually hated the song to start off. Now she's fucking with it. She's liking a little bit.
No song is jingle.
She's getting the rhythm, she's getting how to used to it. And then I believe it's a week before the event's about to happen. One of the twins messes up their leg. They roll an ankle.
Roll the shit out
Blowing
their
out
ankle.
tire. Bam. Done. Teacher upset. Dishonor to you. Dishonor to your family. And she's angry at herself. And then older classmate lady is like, all right, we got to figure out what's going to happen because you can't move. You can only sing. You have an amazing voice, but you can't move at all. So how are we going to do this?
So we got a few options.
She gave out some options. They really wasn't liking it. Pop Step says, what about this? What about just sit her in a chair? She can't move. Just have her sing. Her sister would just abruptly move back and forth really fast.
Yeah, she'll
and
just
I'll be jumping
double
around.
movement for her, and then I'll be popping and stepping around since that's what I'm used to.
Yeah. I kind of like the idea.
Honestly, it made more sense to that too because I thought she'd be doing the same thing anyway. I thought she'd be pop stepping in the middle, but like with the other two dancers that couldn't do the pop step can do it, like it makes sense to have pop step actually use her quirk to move around and make the show more lively and
Do
fun.
they have a quirk?
If they do, it doesn't matter. If they do, it doesn't matter.
Crazy, but yeah, no, that's what I was confused about. I was like, no one else displayed a quirk in the
whole thing, huh?
Yeah.
Nobody even looked different because you know how some people's quirks is like,
they're like a frog or whatever.
Yeah,
you know?
or like
a trigger.
Nah, like a fucking wash machine or fucking
like an object.
Yeah. Dude, I feel bad for everybody who's born with a quirk like that.
Honestly, that's what I kind of noticed in Vigilantes. There's a lot of people that don't look like the people from My Hero.
Yeah. We got a lot of
regular people.
Yeah.
Like there's no like they got powers. It's just like random people just like have powers. And random people just get powers because of triggers.
Well, okay. Thinking about it, in My Hero, we're usually around the school where everybody has to have powers in the school. Vigilantes, we're on the streets. So not a lot of people can be really using their powers if they have it because that's illegal.
Fuck it, I'm illegal. Call ICE. No.
Yo! We didn't mean that. We didn't mean that. But, so the use of quirks outside of the UA is strictly illegal. You definitely have to mute that, Manny. I'm sorry. So how like Koichi's a vigilante because he uses his quirk on the street. Honestly, even before he was a vigilante, he was already sliding and gliding around town.
Yeah, he was doing.
I feel like he could have got. He should be getting fined for that. He should have got fined for that, right?
I don't know what the cause or what can happen or the limitations of you using your quirk outside of being a hero. Because there's a lot of people who aren't heroes who can't make it to the hero stuff and they still have quirks, you know?
Well, they can't use them outside of in the actual streets. That's illegal. Stop it. It's illegal. That's why Eraser was kind of pressing Knuckle Duster that first episode. Is like, hey, like.
Well, see, Knuckle Duster was a vigilante. He's fighting crime.
But Eraser thought he was using a quirk to press that dude, and that's why he let him go. He's like, oh, like, you're not illegally using the quirk. So
well, again, he's
can't stop
pressing people to fight crime. He's trying to do illegal stuff.
I mean, he didn't get arrested for it.
Trying to be legal.
He didn't get arrested for it, so I mean.
No, he didn't. He just fell in a trash can.
Oh my God. Okay.
And he's actually falling regular now.
Yeah. Well, the first few episodes, I think he was just a little bezel.
He did have a couple years.
Yeah. I feel like he does before every job. Before every night out, besides the one he's on right now. So, what else happens? So, the dance instructor gets a haircut. Koichi fucks that up.
Oh, no. So they go about it. Like, they finally go talk about how it's going to go about, how they're going to do things. After that, it's the day of the concert. And President Mike is talking to Rated R.
The Rated R hero.
That's why when I seen that, I was like, that's new. That wasn't her name before.
No, but he still says Miss Midnight. That's
I know.
That's one of the aliases. And let me tell you right now, if your alias is the Rated R superhero,
She be showing cleavage.
I don't know how you get teaching credentials at all. I don't know how you end up teaching in high school.
OnlyFans.
You are the Rated R superhero. You are known to a lot of people by that. And yet, you're allowed to teach in a high school with a bunch of horny Minetta-ass kids.
Let me smell your underwear.
I need help. Well, that's crazy.
But after
crazy.
after that, she talks to...
That's fucking crazy.
He's talking...
You said, let me smell your underwear. What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's what he says.
He said that?
Minetta, yeah.
Oh, I thought President Mike said it.
No,
I was like, what?
Minetta. But he's talking to her and is telling him that, he said that he'll probably make it. And gives the best impression of Eraserhead. Then it goes to Eraserhead hating life. Oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to go here.
Why'd I agree to go in?
He's like, I wish something could pop off right now, so it gives me an excuse not to go. 2 seconds later, help!
He said, I wish a villain would pop out. And then
Help!
a villain!
He said, yes.
So
I was like...
He said, I didn't think anybody was listening.
Bro, I swear to God, I was watching it real time, and he was like, he said that, and he was, help! I was like, this motherfucker, how does that happen? How does one speak into existence? Next thing you know, he has this 25-foot Gojira monster out of nowhere, all slimy, gooey, and whatnot, running amok in the town.
So before that even happens, we see that B-girl is shooting that same guy up again with probably more advanced trigger. Because you noticed that was the same slimy eel guy, right?
Yeah, she captured him and made him a little guinea pig.
Made him bigger and slimier.
Made him a guinea pig. He's an eel. I don't know if you know about eels. Eels are slimy.
I didn't know they made the white clear slime like that.
Yeah, no, they're slippery goose. They wet.
They produce wet goop like that?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yes, they will slip out of your hands.
How'd you know this?
I watch Animal Planet.
Animal Planet, people. Animal Planet. Continue, you sick ass.
I watch a lot of Animal Planet. I used to watch a lot of Animal Planet. You never watched Animal Planet?
Not like that.
Really?
No.
I used to watch it for fun.
I used to watch Shark Week. That's it.
Nah, Shark Week's boring.
Yeah. That's when I started watching like Jaws and other shit.
They don't even like show like them eating people. They just show them.
Now,
like,
of course not.
Well, that's what I expected. That's what I wanted to see.
We were used to Jaws.
Anyways, big slimy eel came out. Hold up. Question.
Yeah. Since we're talking on the subject of sharks, we haven't seen nobody with a shark quirk yet. We've seen an eel. We have big orca.
I think. No, okay, yeah, that's orca.
And we had the seal guy. Octopus people, Kraken.
I don't know.
I feel like we need to see a super villain shark. That'd be pretty sick. Continue though.
I'm trying to think if we have.
No, we haven't. We have not seen a shark yet.
Big fish. Anyways, big slimy eels on the loose, on the prowl. And Eraserhead is like, oh, see you, see me, you're done. Did not happen that way. He sent him see you, see me, realize, still fully erect, still fully up. Did not get soft. Realizing this, he's like, oh, wait, that's your true form. It's not your hardened form. Therefore, this is going to be a whole lot harder. He does everything he could. He hits him with a little rope around the arms. Slimy goose, got out. Hit him with one around the waist. Slimy goose, got out. He's like, all right, time to beat this guy's ass. Comes in with a flying drop kick. Hi-ya! Slides right off him.
Yeah, I figured that as soon as he went for a punch or a kick from this slime guy, I figured that was going to happen. Like his best thing in this kit is his Band-Aid wraparound things.
And then he got out of that.
Yeah, and that fool slipped right out of those.
After that, he's like, oh, you're slimy goose. I know how to stop you then. I'm going to grab all 4 limbs. Bam! Gets him. Hog ties him. Out of nowhere, he looks up and sees the exact same pole that Pop Step to be doing the concerts at. Looked at it and said, Pop Step!
I honestly hate the way this EO dude sounds. Even before he got shot up with Trigger, I hated the way he sounded.
Popsy!
Yeah. Sounds like a 30-year-old smoker.
After that, B-Lady sees him from below and was like, yeah, get stronger, get bigger,
Get wetter.
yeah.
Get slimy.
And then she lets him know that he has been doped up with a stronger Trigger.
And then she gets a call.
She gets a call.
Yeah, she got a call from All For One.
Oh, yeah. See, when I watched this, I was like, fuck you, Squirrel. And then I was watching with Ray.
What'd I do?
And he was like, why? He said the same thing. He's like, why? I was like, because he called it. There was a phone call earlier in this show. I didn't really pay attention to the voice. I didn't think it was All For One. Once I heard this voice on the phone call, I immediately knew it was All For One.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, he called it. And then he called her because he told her that, hey, I know you've been doing this experiment shit with him, but if you lose him now, you're doing this all for no reason. There's no point of releasing the subject and then letting her get captured. You're not going to have any more detail. So I need you to get him. And so she lets him know that he's a stronger being now. Then he pulls out this Godzilla lightning blast thing, real electric eel style. Gets out of Eraserhead's
bindings.
Oh, I got a burp.
Yeah. Well, he slipped out of the bindings again. But let's go back and talk about that real quick. A few episodes ago, we seen Godzilla is actually a hero in this show. Somebody has the quirk of kaiju. But then lately, we've been seeing a lot more kaiju-type monsters pop up. Godzilla is actually a hero in this vigilante verse. I don't know if you knew that. Yes. That is fucking crazy.
But I feel like the people that have been turning into kaijus are already like these, like how we said, they're already people that
they're what are they called? Heteromorphs? The ones from My Hero?
Yeah, like they're already in like an animal body.
Yeah,
but like
it's kind of like I was gonna say Spitter. Is Splitter?
Spitter.
The lizard guy from the League of Villains.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're like heteromorphs. I'm gonna look the name up.
But
actually, no, I don't want to.
As I think it's because of that, and some of them have like baby quirks. It's just pretty much enhancing them and making them like bigger, you know. So now they're an actual monster rather than being a regular. Like, I'm gonna just go with like a regular eel. They're like an eel on steroids, roid raid and fucking shit.
So do you think they're giving them like a piece of somebody's quirk we may know? Because I'm thinking there's somebody like that in my Hero.
I just think that they're like it's like actual steroids. Like it's just giving them crazy enhancements. Like
I'm thinking of Gigantomachia.
Nah,
because isn't he kind of like a Nomu?
Gigantomachia is a Titan that's
I forgot the AOT quirk.
He's just got put away. Like he literally only got pulled up for like very, very like strategic reasons, or like they need.
Ain't nothing strategic about that fool.
What do you mean? He destroys shit.
That's not strategic.
Yeah, it is. You call out the big guns when you need them. You don't pull out the big guns when you need a little thing.
That's Plan Z. That's nothing's going our way. Fuck it, bring out the destroyer.
Hey,
that's not strategic.
Strategic. You keep it in the back pocket.
That's not strategic.
Gun move.
Gigantomachia is anything but strategic.
That's strategic.
That is anything but strategic.
If I have one last move and I pull it out mid battle,
that's a trump card.
Strategic.
Not mid card. Not mid battle. That's a last option.
That's strategic.
That's not strategic.
It's in my strategy. If my other strategies don't work, my last strategy is gonna work. You're gonna get hit with the big old thing. Pause. My giant is gonna come and step on you. You die. He's a hardened quirk, right?
He's like a giant hardened and like beast quirk. I'm telling you, I think he's like a Nomu. Because he's able to like gigantify himself. And then he's able
he doesn't get smaller.
Yeah,
he's already no, he doesn't. They never show him get smaller.
Well, he's already like the size of like a regular person.
He's the size of a mountain.
No, he's the size of a regular person in the beginning.
They never show him small.
Yes, they do.
They never show him soft.
I shit you not. Yes, they do.
They never show a Bruce Banner.
The scene where All For One gives him the radio and leaves him there in the mountains, he's about the size of All For One.
No, he's a monster the whole time.
He's only a monster he only gets big when he's angry.
This man is not the Hulk.
I swear to God. I'm gonna look up his quirk. Keep talking. I'm telling you, I think he only gets big when he has a mission.
Anyways, like I said, the Eraser quirk has him by all fours. He gets out, hits him with his electrocution move. After that, he's just like fighting this monster beast thing, and the bee lady's seeing it from down below. Well, she doesn't realize Freaky Fist Grandpa is right behind her. Says, "Hey, me and you need to have a little chat. Me and you need to have the ones. Your face needs to meet my mitts."
All right, let's talk about my favorite part of the episode. This is where shit gets nice. This is where I was interested. I blanked out most of the shit, and then that part happened. But before we get to that, he has 4 different quirks.
He has 4 different quirks?
He has Gigantification, allows him to grow in size and strength. Pain Blocker, he don't feel pain when he's under attack. Enhanced senses, Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah, he does. He does have smell.
Yep. Like levels of a dog. That's crazy. And energy and nutrition conservation.
So he doesn't need to eat?
He can conserve energy and nutrients.
So I said, so he doesn't need to eat.
I mean, I think we all have the last one.
No, we need to eat.
But we can conserve our energy.
But he doesn't need to eat. He can hibernate. He's a bear.
Yeah, okay. Certain animals have that quirk then.
He's a bear.
Yeah, he's a big bear. But let's go and talk about this. So you're right.
It's his daughter.
This is his daughter.
So did she get possessed?
That's what I'm thinking too, because he refers to the bee. He's referring to the bee queen as something else other than his daughter, right?
Yeah, I forgot what though. To be honest with you,
So I feel like somebody is controlling his daughter.
Oh, I can't say that.
Yeah, no. You watch yourself.
She got possessed.
She got possessed.
That's crazy though. Like what caused? I haven't heard of anything or seen anything in this My Hero that causes like possession. There hasn't been.
I know
anything.
Shinso's quirk was like, "Oh, I talk to you, talk back to me. I can control your thoughts and
No, but this is like a possession. Like
this is full on possession.
Someone's got control of her body and everything.
Either that or now. Honestly, I don't want to look shit up on this because I don't want to be spoiled or nothing. So,
Jesus Christ!
I'm sorry. That was the drink. So you think it's a full on possession?
I mean, if the way he's talking about it, like it's his. I mean, I'm guessing it's his daughter, and then like this random person is like taking over her body, because he even says it like, "Oh, like this is like you're my daughter. This is this," and you know what? It's to a certain point now where you've damaged and hurt my family. Where I certainly just don't care if you're my daughter. I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna get you down.
And she even says like, "Oh, you wouldn't hurt your little girl." He's like, "Oh well, Daddy got an upgrade. He brings out some stun fists, bro.
Hey, go over there.
You know, eat your butt on camera, Blue."
Crazy work.
But he did. I says, "Daddy got an upgrade. Brings out some stun fists."
Brings out some crazy tasers.
And he said, "Oh, I went with the highest voltage possible."
He said it's gonna if it hits you in the head, make you look like a chia pet type thing. Hit you in the body, your heart stopping.
He said, "Hit you one little tap in that heart, your heart gonna go real quiet." So he's not afraid to do what he has to do to stop this bee girl. So this has to be like a total possession. Like okay, his daughter.
And he decks her. He gives her nice right.
She even says, "Oh, you wouldn't hurt your little girl, right?" Socks the shit out of her with the brass knuckles.
Yeah, she got fucked up. She went flying backwards.
Bro, looking like the guy from fucking the brother from Predator when he knocked back into the rail. Then she proceeds to jump off a 3-story fucking building.
No. After that, she says, "I got something for that ass." Bombi out of her eye.
Okay, yeah. So these bees look like the front part might be real. The back part might be a little engineered. The stinger part might be a little engineered by her.
Yeah, then after that, like, she throws one bomb bee, misses completely. After that, she sent the whole gang of them. But it takes so much out of her that only the first one was an actual strong bomb. The rest of them, the way that he said it, it was like fireworks. To me, it reminded me of you know what black cats are?
Huh?
You know the shit that they used in Home Alone? Like the ones you light and they go...
Oh, the ones that are like banded together. Yeah.
I feel like she threw a bunch of those at him.
I thought they were like the ones that you just throw on the ground and they pop.
No.
At that point.
But I felt like she threw a bunch of those at him because he was like, he literally walked through it. He didn't even run through it. He walked out of it.
Down.
He's like, yeah, the first one, that was the actual one. These ones felt like fireworks. And I was like, damn, she just threw a bunch of black cats at him.
So even then, I don't walk through fireworks. Do you walk through fireworks?
I dunked through fireworks. I flipped through fireworks.
If I were to throw a bunch of black cats at you like that, you gonna
I've been... Bear's dad, rest in peace, he threw a whole 60 stack at me, my brother, and my 2 cousins.
Legend. Fucking legend. Walking through fireworks like that. Okay.
He said, 4th of July, here you go. Whoom. We said, huh? Oh.
Nah, I'm talking about these are all about your face and stuff, though. I mean, we had,
I was 8.
Roman candle fights. Can we say that? Can we say that, right?
I was a child.
Okay. But is that when she jumped up the fucking building?
Yeah, because then she realized that didn't work. And then she's like, all right. Dive. Oh, I don't know if I can say that.
Yeah, you gotta bleep that one. Bleep the S word. You can't say that one.
Ah! She said. With her hands in her pockets, let me remind you.
Let me tell you right now, my knees would have blown the fuck out. Ankles would have flopped.
Hands in the pocket.
I can't even do that shit off a 1-story building anymore.
Hands in the pocket jumping off a building is crazy.
That is... So, is her whole body enhanced now? Like, ain't no fucking way, bro.
I've seen people get knocked out by that right hook.
I feel like if Mineta would have jumped off a 1-story building, he would have fucking shattered everything. I
don't know. Like I said, I've seen people get dropped by that right hook. She just took it.
Oh, definitely. And you know he swung full force too.
Oh, I know. She's bleeding.
Yeah. He's been wanting to get that hit back. So she proceeds to go on the run. And what we thought was like one of Eraser's cloths was actually a grapple hook this whole time. Bro swinging through the city.
Like Spider-Man.
Like Spider-Man with a grapple hook. This was like Batman though. I ain't gonna lie. But I don't know if I would have enough balance to run on the side of a building like that. Because he swung, smacked the side of a building, and started running on the side like that.
That's Spider-Man does.
Yeah, but like, I wouldn't have the grace to do it like that. Knuckle Duster's a heavy man too. I don't know. Take it from me. Continue.
They're agile.
Continue.
Forgot what happens.
We're on the chase.
Forgot what happens.
I did too.
Anyway, pretty much that's the end of the fucking episode.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's like the end of the episode. It's not much. We get left on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, all the heroes were called to the concert. A blackout happened because of the Queen Bee.
That's it.
Yeah, honestly, I thought we were going to get way more of this episode. I was pretty pissed how it ended, because it ended like that. I think that's really why. I don't really remember what happened.
That was it, yeah.
That
was it.
6.
I give it an 8.
This episode is a 6. I didn't give a shit about the whole first 15 minutes. I'm telling you it again. I gave so less shits about it. My shits were negative.
Oh, I was angry for Pop Step.
I didn't really care.
I was angry.
I didn't really care because she
treated my homie like shit.
I honestly hate Pop Step too.
Damn, it's fucked up. I like Pop Step.
She's annoying as fuck. She's always mistreating the boy Koichi.
It's because she has a crush on him.
I don't care.
She wants to do...
It's inappropriate.
That's what I was about to say. She wants to do the inappropriate things.
Yeah. I kind of liked the part where, like, she was feeling all sad and shit, and, like, he was there to comfort her as a friend. I was like, okay, like, you're feeling awkward in the situation. Your friend's there to help you out in that. But even then, like, show your angry side, bitch. Like, you usually would fucking bite somebody's head off for a little thing like that.
She's friendly.
No, she's not. She's a fucking dick. All right. Let's go on and talk about this next episode.
Which
Windbreaker,
one? Oh.
episode 9. I fucking hate that I was right. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. We got a backstory. We got the backstory of the singer girl. Did not need it. I did not care for it. It shed a little light of why they were after her.
You showed her backstory?
Yeah. She grew up in the slums.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She was a bum. She was doing cleaning jobs.
I was like, that was like a minute backstory. I was like, it showed her back. I'm used to showing a whole episode of a backstory.
I mean, I could have been without the whole backstory. All they had to do was tell us that, oh yeah, she's on the run because
she's a whore.
Nah,
she's not a whore.
No, they could have just said like, oh yeah, she ran off.
She's a bum.
Yeah, somebody tried to pay, pretty much pay for her.
That's a whore. That's a whore.
So the episode starts off with the twins and Tatsubaki and the girl.
There's a lot of fighting in this episode.
Back at the bar, but this is how the episode starts. They put the quiet twin in a ball cap and glasses. I kind of laughed at that. I was like, that's fucking funny. I would never let that happen to me. For free. And then she's over here still thinking about the whole fight, what's going on, and Tatsubaki's like, oh, let it be. Like, the boys are used to this. It's fine. And the twins are just like, okay, they're still trying to make her happy. She's like, okay, I'm gonna stop at the restroom real quick. I need to go take a piss. Tatsubaki's trying to find something to make her laugh, what can make her happy. Then the twins are thinking about, oh well, what if like she's thinking like still like thinking like, oh, this is her fault somehow. And Tatsubaki's like, oh no, it doesn't matter. Like, she'll be fine. Why is she in the bathroom so long? She fucking dipped. She's running all the way to the fight.
She's walking.
Nah, she was running.
She's walking.
She was running. You didn't see her running? She was running. It wasn't fast, but she was running.
She was walking.
At our speed, probably walking, but her speed, she was running. She was running. Gets to the fight. Roppongi, that's the gang's name, right?
I don't.
Roppongi?
I don't. There's too many gangs.
That might be a food.
That's crazy. Yeah, there's too many gangs to fucking keep track of.
I'm gonna say that I think their name was Roppongi because they're still fighting right there. One of those dudes, it shows him getting kind of tired. He slept one person, slept another person, and he gets grabbed.
He gets grabbed by like 4.
Yeah, and then he's about to swing on the dude that grabbed him the first time. Another dude grabs him. Then he gets grabbed again and again. And once another dude's coming to sock the shit out of him, our main character pulls up with a drop kick.
I love their drop kicks. They're very much timely.
Yeah, we drop kicking the fuck out of people.
I love it.
And then he sees a flashback of what happened back versus Keel. I remember that name because that was a good fight. He sees a flashback of Keel and he sees this guy as Mire being beat up, and he low key blacks out. Is about to black out himself, and he starts socking the shit out of people. And he's like, okay, I gotta remember what I'm doing here. And Sakura's about to get fucked up. And the captain of Roppongi pulls up and drop kicks that fool.
Again, timely drop kick.
Yeah, and they notice he's completely blacked out. He's about to sock the shit out of Sakura. And one of his boys tells him, hey, relax, bro. He's like, oh shit, my bad. Caught in the moment type shit.
If he would have socked you, would you have socked him back?
Yes. At least once.
I would have kicked him in the dick.
Either way, I'm going to hit you at least once.
I helped you.
I'm going to get my hit back.
You punched me. We did not fight fair. We did not fight fair here, guys. Let me tell you.
At all. Well, then he goes on to tell the boys, all right, I need you, Suo, and Mire to go back to the bar. I promise Tatsubaki I'll have you guys back in one piece. I don't want you guys getting hurt out here. This is our fight. And Sakura being the guy he is, no, I want to fight. This is my fight too.
I started it.
It's really not his fight. I finished it. It's really not his fight.
I mean, he started it.
But it was more or less for the girl.
I mean, they would have took her if he wasn't there.
True.
She would have been
She probably would have got to the bar.
No, she would have got.
No, because
she fell on the floor. If Sakura wasn't there, she would have
She probably would have fell on somebody else.
No, there was no one else walking there.
Maybe. We'll never know. The butterfly effect. The B girl fell on 5 fucking stories last episode. You think this girl can survive a 2-story fall?
She has a quirk.
A bee quirk.
Bees make her light.
She get the bees.
Make her float.
A bee's knees. So, he tells the boys, run back to the bar. I need you guys to be safe. I promised Tatsubaki that I have you guys back. Sakura doesn't want to go back, and he tells, hey, eye patch, grab him and go. So that's what he does, and they start running back. Out of nowhere, you hear, stop! She ran there pretty fucking fast.
She walked there.
She ran there pretty fucking fast.
How do you know it's not like a quarter mile down the street, around the corner?
It probably is, because the way the other guys got there later on, pretty fast. Way faster.
So I'm saying. It wasn't even that far.
They took a shortcut. So she got there. We get her little backstory. The dude was like, yeah, gave us the girl so we can get our eats. We want our food. Tatsubaki and the twins are about to pull up. They notice, they're back at the bar. They notice, oh shit, she's gone. So that's when Captain of Roppongi tells Sakura, hey, get her out of here. Take her back now. So they're doing a quick little run at each other. And that's when the twins pop up. Jay and Silent Bob. I don't know their names.
I don't know.
So I'm calling them Jay and Silent Bob right now. They pull up right in the middle. They start holding back Sakura like he was going to punch the bitch. I mean, if gotta do whatever it takes to get her back, I guess. But it looks like he wanted to drop kick her to get back. As they separated, Tatsubaki is walking up.
Still walking.
Yeah, Tatsubaki is actually walking. The dude from the opposite gang, the enemy gang right now,
with the man bun.
I honestly fucking hate his haircut so bad.
It's a man bun.
It's a man bun with a bowl cut.
He just doesn't have his bangs in.
It's absolutely awful.
I used to look like that.
Again, absolutely awful.
Hey, people copied me.
Absolutely awful.
Everybody copied me at high school. I ain't tripping.
It was absolutely awful, people.
They had a little palm tree on top of the head.
This manga was probably written back then when it was popular, I guess. But Tatsubaki goes to pull up and says, okay, like we hear your whole sad story, but like, what do you want? Do you really want to go back with them, or what do you want? She says, no, I want to stay with the person I fell in love with. I want to be with the people I cherish. I want to be with my friends. And then Tatsubaki's like, no shit, I got you. You're like my little sister. This is a beefy-ass older brother.
This is a crazy older brother.
Yeah. So Rita Ripley proceeds her walk down and points out to the main boss, like, okay, if you really want to dance, we can dance, motherfucker.
Yeah,
I choose you. She fucking Pokemon. I choose you. You're my partner today.
Yeah.
What kind of music you into? Let me know your taste, motherfucker.
Yeah, she hit her with the Randy Man, Macho Savage, Spider-Man 1, Tobey Maguire. You're in here with me. You got 3 minutes of me time.
Yep. Straight up, huh? She tells Jay and Silent Bob, hey boys, I need to pass to my new friend over there. Clear it for me.
Yeah, that part was fucking hard.
Proceeds to walk him down while the two twins are doing the craziest tag team fight ever. These fools are better than the Hardy Boys right now.
Bro, they're fucking, everyone's tripping now. They said, how are they doing this? What are they doing? They're perfectly in sync. Bro, they're fucking just throwing people
They're
left and
twins. Right. Bro said, don't get distracted. Nigga jumped over. And what do you think he did?
Nah, he pulled I want to pull this. If I ever get into a bar fight, this is the move I want to pull. He pulled the don't look at the drink trick. He said, throw my brother up. You looked at him. Boom.
Said, whoa, don't get distracted. Bink, socks him. Other dudes, he looks like, oh yeah? Brother comes to the drop kick. I told you not to get distracted.
Right, I'm telling you, the fall for the drink, I'm telling you, once you look up, you done fucked up.
That shit was hard, and then when they grabbed each other's hands and spun and started kicking the shit out of everybody. Bro, Goofy, let's go get drunk and get into a bar fight.
Oh, damn.
I feel like we could pull some shit like that. You're light enough for me to spin.
That'd be crazy.
Yes. It will knock some people the fuck out. And again, proceeds to fucking walk down. And as they say, okay, captain's clear. That fool runs up and tries to rock Tatsubaki on some snake shit.
Hey, he's pretty strong though.
Oh, he's pretty fucking strong.
He's pretty strong.
He's leading the gang.
But like, well, obviously he's leading the gang. But like, even with the hits, he's even like absorbing them pretty well. But he's all like, oh damn, like it's kind of pushing me back. And then like, they have this like Jackie Chan like battle. There's literally block, kick, punch, block. Oh, hit my mic. And like
smash.
And they're just like they're blocking everything, but these hits are hitting, and then they fold. They all just like every move they're like perfectly countering it. They're talking shit to each other as they're punching and kicking and moving. These are some very much good stamina people. Trust me, I would have been trying to talk to someone to fight. I would have been tired. And then he gets one good slip, and then finally gets Rhea Ripley.
No, because he said some shit like, "Oh, you think your love is power? That shit's foolish." And then Rhea Ripley, being in shock, he let that shit slide. He let that shit hit him, and that's the who started making fun of his makers. Like, what the fuck's all this shit on your face?
Yeah, no, he finally hits him.
He said, "It don't even taste good." Why the fuck would you taste it?
That's fucking wild when I seen that.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh well, when I put that on, it makes me be who I want to be. It makes me stronger." He's like, "What the fuck's that mean?" He's like, "What the fuck's that mean?"
When he said that, it reminded me of our good fellow Knight in Fire Force. He had the process of cosplaying.
Yes.
He's like, oh, once I put this on, I'm unstoppable. I'm unbeatable. I'm him, but I'm really her.
And proceeds to kick this man in the chest with a high heel.
Switching music, his shit real quick. Don't pass the ox.
And he straight says like, "Fuck, I don't even think the payout's worth it anymore. This shit's gonna suck."
Yeah, that part with that was funny. He's like, this is more of a struggle than what I thought. Fuck this payout.
And Tatsubaki, to end the episode, says, "All right, motherfucker, now we can really start our dance." Shit ends.
Bro, she wasn't even trying. Now she's gonna try. It's crazy.
Nah, he even told Sakura, he's like, honestly, like I seem calm right now, but I'm fucking pissed under here. Just honestly, make sure I don't kill him. Tatsubaki might be one of my favorite characters in this whole show now. This who's strong as hell and does whatever the hell he wants.
Well, because he's top 4.
He's one of the 4 kings.
That's why.
But dude, the way this dude's got a fucking attitude, and the way he had to walk down and had his 2 lieutenants clear the path, this episode fucking 8.5, 9, bro.
Yeah, no. My thing is when she's just walking down or he's walking down. Why didn't anyone just throw like a rock or something? Get the fuck away.
Honestly, I was gonna say, dude, I know
throw a water bottle. Fuck away. Back out of here.
Somebody hit him with a bottle or something. I don't know.
Like everyone has a pipe. Throw that fucking pipe.
Yeah, they're not Keel. I think Keel was the only gang they really fight dirty.
That's very true.
Yeah, but what do you give the episode?
I gave it a solid 9.
Yeah, this is a good episode.
I like this episode.
Only thing I didn't really like was that 2-minute backstory about.
Honestly, I just forgot about the backstory. Girl was a bum. She was a whore.
Whatever. On to the final episode of the week, Fire Force.
Whoa.
It started.
I can't remember Fire Force right now.
I'll tell you right now. So it started, and when I started the episode, it confused the fuck out of me. They were already in the Nether, and it showed Arthur's parents. They were having a conversation.
I thought that was in the middle of the episode.
This is how it started. Like the first few seconds.
I'm not gonna lie.
First few seconds, it was like that, and I was like, "Bro, what the fuck?" I was like, "When the fuck we get here?" Intro plays. And I was like, "You pieces of shit." It fast forward some shit for me. So when the episode started playing,
I'm glad I didn't see that.
When the episode started playing, they're still like, okay, let's end this mission now. Let's tell him it's at the other shop. Let's convince him.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I remember watching.
Yeah, so they're trying to convince him it's back there. Like, nah, only a fool would believe it'd be in the first spot. There's actually a deeper meaning to this.
It's in the Nether.
So we're going to the Nether.
It's in the darker.
Yeah, it's in the darker. I found the first piece in Atlantis. I was like, bro, what? What?
This guy has a crazy imagination, bro.
So they're walking down the nether. Little homie's scared as shit. Does not want to be there, but he's trying to put a brave face on, but he can't. He just fucking can't.
Bro's just trying to put everything together. He's like, this shit makes no sense.
And Vulcan's the only one who's like, bro, you gotta let him. Other than that, he won't be as strong as he can be. And I understand where Vulcan's coming from, because you need Arthur at peak to fight this the final fight coming up. So like, just go along with it. We'll just get a random piece of metal, exchange it for something at the store later on that I already picked out, and I'll fix it from there. Tentacle Shorty's she's over it. She's like, okay, fuck this.
She doesn't want to go back to Nether.
Yeah, she's like, okay. So she tries to put on a little charade. She puts her tentacles up. She's like, she has her own little voice, covers her mouth. She's like, I'm the final boss here. The ore is just beyond me. You guys need to go back now. And Arthur's like, turns to her, really? What kind of idiot pretends to be something they're not?
And it's like,
I started fucking dying, bro.
I thought that was funny because, like, how do you not know her power? Like, she's been with you, she's fought by your side. How do you not know her power?
No, he did.
I know, but like, how, like you know, her thought of mine, like, oh, like, is it gonna make him fall for this? He's fought side by side with you. He's fought you. Yeah, I was gonna say he's fought you, and he's seen what you can do and what your tentacles can do and how they move.
I mean, I understand what she was kind of doing. Like, he's kind of dumb, but like, I guess he's not dumb.
Nah, he's not dumb. He's just too much into the cosplay.
Bro, how about before they even got to the nether, they were trying to, plan B, have everybody come up with side missions to try to distract him. He was like, the girl was like, oh, can you help me get the cat? My cat got stuck in the tree. He's like, nah, fuck the side quest. I'm on the main mission right now. I was like, God damn. But as they're walking to the nether, out of nowhere,
I see people. I see dead people.
They see his parents. They're walking the nether. They're leading the revolution?
Yeah, the revolution of I'll say the Midnight Sun. I'm thinking of the wrong anime.
The evangelists?
Yeah.
The evolution against the evangelists, who they really know nothing of.
No, they know everything.
They never heard of it. This is all from from Arthur's dad's imagination.
Yeah, but they know everything. That's everything they need to know.
How does he know?
That we haven't got to that yet.
So I'm thinking Arthur's dad has the power to like see the truth or some shit.
See the future?
Yeah. Maybe.
He has a fire orb and it shows him the future?
Maybe. And then the kid goes to ask, like, oh, what made you guys abandon Arthur and leave him on the surface?
Had to go on a mission.
They said we had to go on a mission. We went into debt. Our ramen shop someone got food poisoning, then it burned down the next day. So we had to go to the nether and go on a mission. We left our son up top because it was too dangerous.
They had 3 more kids.
They had 3 more fucking kids.
As soon as they went to the nether.
I was pissed. I felt like the little kid was mad as fuck too. He's like, how the fuck are you going to abandon your kid because it's too dangerous and come down here and fuck around and have 3 more kids? Not 1, not 2, but 3 more kids.
He's like, does no one else feel bad for Arthur for getting abandoned?
And Arthur's like, his fucking smile got me dead all episode.
My parents, they're smart. They did what they had to do to save me.
Arthur is the funniest motherfucker in this whole show, bro.
I was dying. Next morning, leave him again.
Oh yeah, abandoned him again the next day.
Left him a note.
But as they're down there, oh, you look. He tells him, oh, what are you doing down here, son? You're looking for something, huh? He's like, oh, yeah, of course you knew, father. So let me show you some gear and stuff we found down here. It ends up being a bunch of science shit and electronics from before the first great cataclysm.
They see a rocket tip.
They see the tip of a rocket.
I show you a tip of a rocket.
You belong under the jail. We need HR. We need an HR ASAP. So they proceed to take this piece of a rocket tip to the surface. Vulcan says, I can make this shit into a crazy sword for you. He's melting it down. Arthur's amazed.
Time out, though. Isn't it just the handle he's making?
That's what I thought.
Because he produces the flame. He produces the electricity.
So that's It's not electricity. It's plasma.
Same difference.
Big difference.
Same difference. It still has to do with fire.
I don't think electricity. Never mind. I don't think.
Yeah.
How?
Start a fire with electricity.
You start the fire with electricity, but the electricity has nothing to do with fire.
Yeah.
No.
Heat.
Electricity.
They have this whole anime just has to do with heat.
Okay.
That lady with the gold shit on her wrist was magnetic. What does magnetic have to do with heat? It was still able to produce heat.
It was only magnetic because of the heat. She was producing heat to make it magnetic.
Again, this anime just has to do with heat.
How the fuck is electricity that though?
Because it's hot.
Stupid. This whole show is stupid sometimes. But they get up there, they're making the whole sword for some reason. And this man is amazed, getting as close as he can to the molten fire.
Hold up, time out. Just to go back on my argument. The Fire Nation controls lightning. All right, we can go back now.
They redirect lightning. They can't control it.
They still
In and out.
Yes.
They're like a conduit.
They make it, and then they shoot it out.
They don't make it.
They make it.
Do they make it?
It makes it travels through their body, and they shoot out. It just, we gotta watch out for the heart.
Redirecting it.
No, they make it.
They redirect it.
And they shoot it out. They don't get lightning from the sky and go, whoom, whoom. No.
That's what she did.
No, she goes,
Oh, wait, they're underground with that scene.
Anyways.
Do the dance again?
Go.
Do it one more time. But he's getting as close as he can to this molten hot rock.
Pretty close.
And they even said this steel or iron, whatever the fuck it is, it takes so much to actually burn it up.
It's like 3,000 Celsius.
I didn't pay attention to the numbers and words. They didn't want
Is it
to.
the Fahrenheit or Celsius? I know Celsius is hotter, I believe.
It was probably Celsius 10. I hope you're right, because we're going to sound dumb. But
not the best of science.
Little kid has to pull Arthur back. Says, bro, you're getting way too close, so you're going to get burned. Like, even if you're a third gen, it does not matter. I thought he should have got close enough to get a scar. I think Arthur would look cool as shit with a scar.
But again, wouldn't they be able to control the lava or the fire? Because that lady with the one that has the tentacles, she has lava tentacles.
I thought she would be able to, but I guess it's probably too hot for her to control.
And
Arthur's shit is only his plasma.
Okay, I see now.
Yeah. So they proceed to be, he's making the whole sword for some reason. And they ask him, like, oh, like, where are your parents at? Did they stay in the Nether? Like, no, they wanted to come sightsee. They haven't seen the surface in years, so they're looking around. They're shopping. They say the next day, he finds a note. They went back to the Nether and took the kids.
Gone.
Even though it was too dangerous for Arthur to be down there, they took the 3 kids back there.
They didn't even introduce them.
Nope. We didn't even know the kids' names.
You didn't even get to meet your brothers, your sister.
Yeah, whatever.
Crazy.
Vulcan is so happy to introduce this new sword to Arthur. I thought it was going to be just a hilt, how the old Excalibur was. No. This is a whole-on fucking sword now. Now imagine how happy or stronger he's going to get now since he has the whole sword and not just a hilt.
I'm still confused on why he needed a certain metal for the handle or like aluminum. I don't know the material for the handle
Because plasma burns the hottest.
Yeah.
So he needs something to withstand the heat.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So now I'm thinking since he has the whole sword, he can probably make Excalibur bigger and longer than it first was.
But he's done that already.
Bigger and better now.
Oh, I'll show you bigger and better.
You need Chopper, Luffy. But we need a witness here. I don't like when it's just me and you now.
Just me and you here.
I need help.
I'm saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, comment down below if we need to have an HR now, ASAP. But I don't know. I don't like how he has the whole sword anymore now. But I kind of do from what I heard from my coworker.
I'll be honest with you. I did not see the full sword. Pause.
It's a full sword now.
I didn't see that, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was on my phone for a little bit of this episode. Not gonna lie.
Now, Vulcan proceeds to call this sword his new Excalibur. This is the actual Excalibur.
I feel like you should have a better name.
From what we know, I don't see this as Excalibur.
Why, isn't that big sword?
No. From the lead up.
Oh.
To what this show leads to. Because I heard so my coworker told me it goes Fire Force and then it's a prequel for Soul Eater, right? Turns out there's a whole manga in the middle called Soul World.
What's up with the souls?
So that one, it leads up to like the whole creation of all these other characters, everything, the Black Star family. And we talked about the descendants of everything. I got excited when he told me a certain thing that I don't want to tell you because I don't want you to strike me or hard me. But I know you will get excited, but now I don't see how it happens with what's going on now because it doesn't look like it's supposed to be, from what I remember. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you.
He's going to get abused after this camera goes off.
Do you remember...
Careful.
Do you remember how Excalibur looked in Soul Eater?
Yeah.
His actual human form.
Human form?
Well, not human form. His little form when he was in the sword. Fool.
Oh yeah.
That's what made you remember?
Yeah.
God. Fool. Does this sword look like Excalibur?
I'm telling you, I didn't see this sword. I don't see Arthur's sword. I was on my phone for
From what I remember, this looks nothing like Excalibur.
I was on my phone for literally for like 2 minutes of this episode. There's probably the 2 minutes.
The most important 2 minutes, bro.
Literally just 2 minutes. I replied to a couple messages, and I said, "All right, put my phone away." I literally threw it on my bed. I said, "All right, we need to lock in."
So us knowing this is the prequel for Soul Eater, I thought this fucker was gonna make something that was gonna end up being Excalibur.
Oh.
It looks nothing like Excalibur.
Oh, yeah, because I have no idea what it looks like.
Yeah. So I'm kind of hoping this sword don't last either now.
Wow.
Because I want him to find...
What the fuck is he going to find for the next handle?
I think he's going to find an actual sword in the rock. I hope he finds an actual sword in the rock and it be the actual Excalibur.
I don't know. How would he break this one? The other one he broke because the dragon broke it.
Well, he's got to fight the dragon again.
I thought they're fighting the dragon already. The leader from the 7.
Nah, remember, everybody escaped.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the final fight is going to be
Moon Mask Man.
Arthur versus the dragon again.
Moon Mask Man.
Arthur has to get his run back with that dragon.
Moon Mask Man. But
episode pretty much ended off of him getting that note from his parents and then running off on him again. But he's like, nah, fuck it. Now I got my new sword. I'm the Night King once again. I ain't gonna lie, I'd probably give this episode an 8.
From what I've seen, I give it 8.5.
It was good. It made me laugh a lot. I needed more explanation about how his dad really knew everything going on with the evangelists.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Without them even being up there. And I really was hoping the sword would look like Excalibur from Soul Eater.
All right.
But yeah, that's pretty much all we got for this week.
All right, guys. So I have this habit of buying like random snacks from TikTok. Since we did the random Japanese snacks, we're going to try a new segment. Trying stuff with Goofy.
I'm letting you know now. We got a comment on one of our videos saying we should add the quail egg to the punishment wheel.
Oh yeah, no, fuck that. We're not even from Japan. We can't even get those.
They sell them at Costco.
I'm not getting those. Anyways, this has been all over my For You page on TikTok. It's the beef jerky with the Taki seasoning. I'm not gonna lie.
Immediately, my asshole just turned.
Not gonna lie, these are fire. I've eaten hella of these already.
I got bubble guts now.
I got the biggest bag on purpose because I knew I was gonna eat these before we got this. I've been wanting to try it with lemon. Unfortunately, we don't have no lemon, but
my stomach just turned, brother. I just want a small piece. I don't want anything.
They're all big pieces. I left all the big pieces.
You piece of shit. I'm just ripping
these off. Fire. I don't like. Hold up.
I just want a small piece.
You're weak.
Well, it's gonna hurt my asshole later on. I already fucking feel it. Look at the goddamn. Look at the powder on it. It's only on one side.
I know. Something that hurt.
Is that what you're gonna say?
No. I just hate that it's really thin. All right, you know how jerky's pretty thick? You get some good, like, chew out of it. It's almost like a Wagyu steak. It's very thin. Very, not chewy, but, like, you know. Pretty good. I like it. I fuck with it. I'm telling you, you gotta get a big piece. These are fire. You can hear them. You can hear it. Smacking. I love these. Honestly, I might cop another pack.
It's pretty good.
What do you rate it? I give it a 9.5. I feel like lemon, we smacking. All I seen was lemon. People trying with lemon on my For You page. Smack.
I probably would smack with some lemon. There's a lemon thing on the bag. Oh, God. Oh, God.
What happened? What happened to you?
Give me a little heartburn right now.
Why?
I don't know.
You get heartburn a lot?
No.
You gotta try this shit, guys.
Yeah, it's actually pretty gas.
And now your girl can try it. She even want to try
I wouldn't. Well, since I'm drinking what I have right over there, not my water, but over there, that's why I don't want more. That and my stomach bubbled when you brought it out, and I seen the powder because now I feel like I got to fart, and I'm scared to fart because I don't know what else is gonna come out with it.
Look how red that is.
It's a lot of red for you, but pretty good. I'd probably give it like an 8.5. Close.
9.5.
Yeah, I think with lemonade, it'd probably go to like a 9.5 for me.
I ain't gonna be a champ.
It's pretty gas, but you guys let us know if you guys want more trying snacks with Goofy on it. You let us know if you guys want him to keep punching his mic too.
I'm sorry, Mike. I love you.
But thank you guys for joining us here on episode 56. This has been the Anything That Happened podcast. Remember to like, comment, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Tell a few friends to subscribe, people. Help us reach our goal of at least 500 followers so we can get monetized on this bitch. Yeah. Thank you guys for joining us here today. See you guys next time.